Hold on. Did Ronald Reagan towards the end of his presidency?
Gotcha. Well,
And
the
right.
good news is we're towards.
Hold it. We also had a president. We also had a president. We also had a president in a wheelchair with polio.
I understand that's a little bit different, right? That he had.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Because guess what? No, it's not. Because we saw our former president make fun of somebody of a special needs. So that could be another reason that goes on to your long list about stumbling, bumbling Joe. Now, Dave, what I was trying to hit at: stumbling and bumbling George Bush the First, and he was a young man.
Mm-hmm. Sammy,
we got the phrase fuzzy.
Sammy,
we got the phrase fuzzy math. Yes.
And I'm just going to be honest with you.
He was one-term president.
You're a sheep. You believe all the DNC talking points. You defend the indefensible. You're a sheep.
Hold on. I don't have. No, not even. I already told you. No, my man.
Okay,
I already told you. Hold it, Dave, hold it. Did I touch a nerve? Now listen. I just said it. I voted for. Hold it. Dave, I mentioned earlier, during the first person I voted for was Reagan. I also told him I voted for Dukakis. I didn't vote for Bill Clinton the first time. I voted for Ross Perot. I didn't vote for Bill Clinton the second time. I voted for Ralph Nader.
I got you.
I voted for Gore. I voted for who ran against Bush the first. I voted for Gore. Who ran against Bush the second time? I might have even voted that. It's going to come to me in a second.
John Kerry.
I couldn't vote for Kerry. I didn't vote. I forgot even who I voted for. I might not even voted that election. I voted for Obama twice. I voted for Joe Stein. So my man, I'm not a sheep, bro.
Oh, you're a sheep, bro. You're
no, bro. No, bro. If a person has such a diverse voting history, and the reason why your tonality just changed and the name started called change, because I just mentioned you forgot bumbling, stumbling George Bush.
Gotcha.
And the funny thing is, then your tonality changed and called me a sheep, and it seems like anybody could say anything else about Trump you might agree with, but you just changed your whole cipher when I mentioned George Bush being bumbling and stumbling. So explain why. No, hold it. Explain why. Hold. Let me finish my question. Let me land my plan.
No, Sammy. This is my broadcast, right? So I'm going to explain why I'm not a sheep. I can say that Trump fucked up. I could say he fucked up COVID. I could say he's an asshole. I could say I wouldn't trust him with one of my little sisters. 100%. Okay, but he is better for this country than what Joe Biden is putting out there right now. Joe Biden made a lot of promises, and the biggest one, and you tell me your voting history, even though I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to go back to like Easter of 2020. I started telling my little business circle that Trump is done. And I want it to be wrong, but I saw how Trump was handling COVID, saying that we were going to be back in church by Easter. Inject bleach, all that bullshit. Trump fucked up COVID. However, most Americans saw the economy before COVID, and it was pretty fucking good. Okay, Joe Biden, the one thing I told my inner circle, Biden will at least unite this country. It won't be as divided. It's even more divided. Okay, that's the one thing Joe Biden could have done, but he went crazy. He wanted to go with the far left and make them happy, and he had no clue how to get back to the center. And he struggles every day making the far left and middle America happy. You can't make them both happy. It's impossible.
What was the far left things that he did? I'm just trying to be more aware.
I think putting a whole bunch of green stuff in these bills and stuff like that. If you go back to his first year in office, whenever they did the appropriation bill to get that through, the squad loved Joe Biden. Now Rashida Tlaib is telling them not to vote for them in Michigan. Vote present or whatever the term that they use. So, year one, the squad loved Joe Biden. Now, the one thing I will say for Democrats is you have 8 months to the election. Everybody's going to come back home. That's the good thing for Joe Biden. You have all these Democrats pissed off about Israel and Gaza and stuff like that. They're going to come back home. Because we're going to... Go ahead. I'm sorry, Dolores, what'd you say, love?
Oh, I was just agreeing with you. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I just think, 8 months is a long time. And if you flash back to February of 2020, I would have bet every penny I have that Trump was going to win re-election. But what happened? COVID.
Yeah, but hold
Fucked
on.
up COVID.
It wasn't.
There are two geezers, and I gotta say, Kamala versus Nikki Haley.
Hey, Joe, may I comment
That would be.
something?
What's up, Art?
Hey, I just want to tell you that the other day we were talking, they report me, man. This guy report me. And I
Listen,
don't know you.
these people are soft in here. These Democrats are soft. But go ahead, Art. What do you got on your mind, bro?
It's just telling you that I'm afraid. I'm afraid really that I think Trump is going to lose because of the corruption that they have in all these elections and stuff like that. It's my point of view. It has to be something like when it happened in Mexico that a lot of people were tired about, and they just voted massively so we can take the current people out. And I'm afraid of that because knowing what I know about computers and what happened to me and everything else, Trump is going to have a very, very tough to win because of the corruption and all that. I call puppet to Biden because he's being controlled by a lot of elite, big companies, big corporation, big everything that they put so much money in all these propagandas and TVs and everything to down Trump. And
Right.
and that's why a lot of people, this right here is what they don't understand, that the more you put in this guy, the more we are going to think that they really, really want to do something with him because probably he's hiding something. And that's why, like this Aaron Carroll, they had to change the law so she can sue Trump. This is so, oh my God, it's so it's just evil. It's just not good. It's not good. It doesn't look good for the country. And if they don't see that kind of stuff, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what can I say, man. I'm sorry. I
That
don't
was a
know.
lot of assumptions.
Host, I have a question for you.
Let me just respond to Art real quick. if I may.
Sure.
Listen, you could feel however you feel about our election system. I think it is absolutely nuts that we're the greatest country on this planet and both sides doubt our election. You could say whatever you want about Trump and January 6th and all that bullshit, but flashback to 2016, Hillary thought Russia stole the election. So the only thing that I implore everybody is just go vote. You can't control what happens after you vote. I get that, but you got to vote. And like honestly, anybody that is going to cast their ballot, I encourage what's his name, Sammy. If you're going to vote, at least pull the lever for Biden. Cornell West isn't going to do anything. So like
Hold on, Cornel West. What the fuck? Really?
Cornel West is the
Hold on,
only
hold on.
party that I agree with. But go ahead, Dave. Let me.
Okay. I got you.
Go ahead, Dave. What are we putting up there?
No, I was
what do
just
we got
gonna
up
say.
here? What the
I was
hell
just
is
gonna
that?
say, it's like
Yeah.
you talk about how Trump screwed up COVID, and I agree with you there. And I think that was the thing that really brought him down because he had the one thing going for him. The economy was like he was coasting on it, but I think his biggest mistake came after he lost, and he tried to fight it. And I really think that after January 6th, people have a short memory, but after that, pretty much the majority of people that weren't there and thinking the election was fraudulent or anything looked at that and were like, yeah, that's not good. That's an embarrassment.
I think
Not just for the party, but for
January
Americans.
6th was a horrendous day for this country. But just to be very blunt with you, nobody gives a fuck about January 6th.
Well,
And you could sit there
if
and
you
say,
can,
if you don't like
I was
Trump,
in lockdown.
Wait. I'm
So
sorry,
hold
Dave.
on.
Lockdown
Let
in
me
the
just
city and
finish
I
because
couldn't
I
go
was.
anywhere.
hold on
I
one second, Dave. Dave, I don't want to hear anything about January 6th. Let me tell you why, okay? Two things. Number one, every single polling from NBC News to ABC News, democracy, nowhere near the top. You know what's near the top? The economy and the border. That's what's near the top. So anybody that wants to come in here and say January 6th is important to people, that's a lie.